we want our top and bottom plates to be identical. Flush up one side and then measure and cut them on a layout. In my case, it's 16 foot or 16 foot minus 5.5 because I'm butting that other 2x6 wall. I cut those with them nailed together, and that way they are identical. If the wall's long enough, then I butt with another set of plates, also cut exactly 16 foot. That means that my layout's gonna reset every 16 foot. I know that that's perfect. For about the last, well, really all of 2022, we've been using the tablet, which is great because our plans are on PDF. I can pinch and zoom. So I pull layout, whatever the plan says. That's my center. In this case, it's a 6 foot sliding glass door. So I put 3 foot on the center mark. I mark the end of my tape. I mark 6 foot. And then with my Martinez square, I can just quickly add for however many trimmers or king studs I need. Some of you people probably call them jack studs. We call them trimmers. Now, since the plan gave me that center mark to the slider, it gives me from that center mark to the center mark of the kitchen window. So that's what I mark. Same thing, it's a 4-0. Put 2 foot on the tick mark the end of my tape, mark 4 foot, and then add king stud trimmers or jack studs with my square. It's not that this is the right way to do it, it's just the way that I've done it for many years. So I prefer to lay out all of my windows first. I can't stand it when there's marks on my plates. I'm very easily confused, so I have to have a method that doesn't confuse me. Here's a window over the stairway, so it has to be centered between the walls. I ignore the plans, and instead I measure inside to inside, and then I go ahead and mark out that window. When I have a Sharpie with me, I usually mark king stud trimmers with the Sharpie. I don't know why I didn't in this case, but it doesn't matter. I try to mark the windows so that anybody can look from a distance and know which headers to bring over. Now, in this case, it's a den that the window is centered, and instead of going by the plan, I always measure what is there on the job site, divide by 2 using my calculator, and then I double check to the inside edge of each window. Same thing, if it's a 4-0, put the 2 foot, mark the end of the tape, mark 4 foot, and then I add king stud trimmers as needed. 5 foot, 5-0. So that would be 2 foot 6, and then mark 0 and mark 5 foot. Now, this is the Bigfoot layout stick. I have used this exact tool. You can see it's kind of bent since 2005, I believe. 2006? Watch this. So we're 2 foot on center. I just quickly mark. No need to pull out a tape. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. See how that landed right on the 16 foot? So there's no accumulated error. Also, if there was a little bit, I would just reset at that corner and I'm done. Now, I did forget one thing, which actually my method is to do this. Now I'm going to go through and trace point loads. So I have a beam upstairs. So that's what I'm doing right here. I know it's 19 foot from outside to outside. Mark 19 foot. And then I think I put 4 or 5 studs instead of a 6x6. All of our lumber was pretty twisted this summer, so there it is. Now it is ready to frame. And here is the wall all framed. Rim is pre-attached and sheathed. We have our guardrail attached. So there's all the windows. There was the slider, a kitchen window, the stairwell platform window, and then that 5050. So there it is up. 2 foot on center. Hopefully that helps. Layout's really simple. The big thing to keep in mind is just make sure that you don't just look at the floor plan that you're working on, but you want to go ahead and trace all those loads from above because it's a lot easier to do it before you raise the wall. It's a little slower to do it later. So hopefully that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to put those in the comments below.